On this video, I am going to ask the seldom asked question: how do I goal set for my income? And looking at how that might happen in the most effective way. So, hi, I'm Lucy, and I help female business builders to expand their team and scale their business online. This is a question that people will just pick out of thin air, or sorry, an answer that people will pick out of thin air. If this question is actually asked, how are you going to goal set that financial goal? So we'll often ask people to goal set all of their goals, whether that's a health goal, whether that's a financial goal, whether it is a personal family goal. And the question doesn't come back is, well, how do I do that? How do I set that goal for my income? And it is a really important question because we all want to be earning, thousands of pounds. We all want to be earning thousands of dollars. And we go, well, that's my goal. My goal is 80,000, or my goal is 160,000, or my goal is 10,000 a month, or whatever that is. And that's great for an overall kind of big umbrella goal. But the thing is, if that person then says, well, that's my goal, and if in a year's time I haven't reached that goal, what happens then? How do they feel if they don't reach that goal by the time that they've set themselves? Or maybe it's just a huge goal like that that's been going on for years and years and years, and they've never set an end date, or they've never worked out how to reach that goal and what is possible for them. So that's what I want to look at today. So looking at really five things. So that's the first one, having this huge goal. And that's fine. That's absolutely fantastic to have a really big, audacious goal. That's exciting, right? So that's the big term, big picture, kind of out there sort of goal. And that's great. So that's the first thing. But understanding how to break that down is the next thing. How do you break that down into it's more easily chunkable component parts? So that is your next step to do. Once you've got that huge goal, it's like break it down. The next thing to really think about is what is realistic for you. What is realistic for you in the time that you have? Have you sorted out what you're going to be doing and when? Have you got a timetable that you are going to be doing your business? Maybe you've got loads of family stuff to do and you're a work at home parent, maybe, or stay at home parent. Maybe you work away from home and there's that time that you can't be doing anything. What are you going to do in the time that you have? So that's the next thing. That's kind of the third thing. The fourth thing is it relatable? Is it relating somehow to that bigger goal? So what you're doing, what you're putting in, are you relating it out there? So what you're doing right now, can you see how that is going to take you forward to that out there kind of goal? All right. Then the fifth thing is to reverse it back from this big goal back to where you're at right now. And that is a real key thing. And it's a it's an important thing to do. And it takes time. And so a lot of people will just overlook it and they'll just go, oh no, I'll just go for that really big goal because I know I want to earn X thousand a month or X thousand by the end of the year. And I'll just do what I can do to get there. And so that clarity, that magnifying glass, if you like, isn't brought down upon that goal to really get to grips with what that is and how that might work. And so what I would suggest that you do, I'm just checking on my notes over here to make sure I've covered all five, which I have done. I have a free resource which talks you around how to timetable what you have and what you're going to do. So if that's something you struggle with, because that kind of, if we're bringing it all back down to what you're going to do, then you need to know your timetable. You need to know your schedule, if you like. So some people call it a schedule, some call it a timetable. So timetabling or scheduling in what you're doing. So I have a free resource for that. So I will put a link here for that free resource later on. And if you're back later on, it might already be here. So let's say the resource is here already. And so do check out that free resource, because that will also take you further if you want to get help with the reverse engineering of your financial goals. So that is what I wanted to share with you this morning, that seldom asked question. If you feel that you need to do this, then definitely take the time to do it. Really take the time, because once I discovered what I needed to be doing and I could really relate to where I wanted to get to and what I had to do to get there, to start with, I brought that goal down, not because I didn't think I could achieve it, just for the realism and the relatability of where I was. And as things have changed in my life, I've been able to change the way I'm working and therefore change the goal. And it's still relatable, so that I can still be working towards that and understand that actually, if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm going to get there. No doubt. So that's really important. So do check out the free resource for the scheduling, timetabling, whatever you like to call it. And as I say, there is more attached to that if you want to find out more about how to get to your financial goal and make that realistic for you. Okay, so that's it for today. I wish you an absolutely awesome day. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.